Betty. Here. This week, the comment of the week comes to us from Halcyon Days. I really hope I'm saying your name right. But Halcyon Days says, "There's such adorable hobbits. Don't know what a hobbit is? You should check out Lord of the Rings. Do know what a hobbit is? You should check out this video because I compare the two." But I agree, they are adorable hobbits. Well, Pigtopia, I hope you're doing well because I'm here to tell you that this month has just been straight up chaos where we're concerned. Let's see. First, Vanna went to the vet. Then Betty decided to take a crack at it. Miss didn't want to be left out. After all, she is the boss, so she went to the vet too. And then because she didn't want to be shown up, Betty went back for a day. You guys, this vet's office is super great, and I like the two vets that we see there, but gosh, if I never see them again, it would be too soon. But wait, you need more details. You all already know that we went to the vet for Betty because she had whatever this is on her chin, an infection, I guess we decided it is, and we've been putting medicine on her chin to try and clear that up. It's been doing pretty all right. You also know about the lump that was on Vanna's side that kicked this whole thing off. The doctor thinks that perhaps that's a bite or some sort of something that's really not too much to worry about. What I can't remember if I told you about or not was the new mass that we found on Miss in her neck area. It is kind of larger than I would like it to be and definitely warranted another trip back to the vet. And I know I brought it up in the capybara spa video that Betty had to go spend a day by herself at the vet's, and I didn't get to be there with her, and that really had me stressed out because she too had a lump on her neck. Are you starting to see the kind of month it's been? So let's get you caught up a bit on Miss. Here's what the vet has to say about her lump.
Yeah, I can, like you said, you can kind of get your fingers behind it, and there is some, just connective tissue, and obviously probably has a blood supply. It's really kind of too big to be a thyroid tumor, and those usually are not so mobile. I'm not feeling any other, usually with the cervical lymphadenitis that they have, those infections, you sometimes feel other lymph nodes that are just kind of enlarged and reactive, and I don't really feel any nodes in the area that are affected.
In the end, what we decided to do was to biopsy that mass there just to kind of get a better feel for what was actually happening before we went the route of surgery. Unfortunately, the biopsy wasn't as conclusive as we had hoped because it was full of a lot of damaged red blood cells, which got in the way of getting a clear reading. The vet thinks this is probably benign, but it's going to regrow because it has that blood source even though she drained it that day, so we have to keep an eye on it. The vet was very good-natured about seeing both Miss and Betty back-to-back on different days, and she even laughed at me and said, "I bet you went home and palpated all their necks to see if you found any more masses." And she's right, that's exactly what I did. I wasn't messing around with this. What ended up happening, though, with Betty was very different because they didn't have an appointment where I could go with her, so I had to drop her off and they fit her into the schedule when they could. And just like the appointment was different, turns out she has a different mass, too. The vets could not draw anything out of Betty's mass because it is completely full of fat. Because of this, the vet is very confident that it is completely benign, and as long as it's not bothering Betty, it doesn't bother her for us to leave it there. So what's next? I'm glad you asked. We're gonna have to keep an eye on Miss. Like I said, the abscess on her throat, it is regrowing, even though they drained it before. It has a blood source and that's gonna continue. If it starts to bother her, she definitely needs surgery. Betty has to keep up with her chin cleanings until that spot clears up. I'm still seeing bits and pieces of it still there, which makes me nervous, but I'm trusting the vet and we're gonna keep rubbing this medicine on it and putting good vibes into the universe. Vanna let me know that she has a bunch more circles she feels she needs to run, so she's going to do that, and I'm welcome to try and catch her in order to check on the spot on her side. But from what I can tell, it's doing a lot better. On the bright side, summer is when the pigs and I celebrate their birthdays and gotcha days, so there's a lot more fun to expect out of them. Normally this is where I say we hope you enjoyed this video, but I don't know if enjoyed is the right word. I hope this did help bring you up to date though on what's going on in the lives of the piggies and me and Piggy Daddy. We are hoping it's going to get better from here and be less chaos, but you never know. They're pigs, is what they do. We do love you and we hope you will subscribe and follow us. Stay tuned for what we get up to and we will catch you next time. Be cute. Bye!